Petra does not sit when she speaks. She stands at the window with her back to the amber light, which is deliberate. It puts her face in shadow and Rin's in full exposure. She has arranged this conversation the way a judge arranges a courtroom. Void touched, she says, as though it costs her nothing. Not a failed shift. An absence so complete it circles back to something else entirely. Petra opens a record so old the binding has gone the color of old bone. The entry is brief, a single paragraph in served script. A name. A date. A note that the child was brought to the Parliament archives and not returned. The other factions believe this condition was bred out, Petra says. The Corvid Parliament knows better. And now you know that we know. She closes the book before Rin can read the name. Rin asks what Petra wants for the Parliament's records. Petra almost smiles, not warmth, something cooler and more patient. Nothing yet, she says. Consider this alone. I will name the terms when I know what the information is worth to you. She moves to open the study door. The conversation is over. The dead is not. She makes it to her quarters. Locks the door. Stands in the middle of the room for a long moment, not moving. Then something in her chest gives way, not dramatically, the way fear does, but quietly, the way an old wound does when pressure is finally lifted from it. She sits on the floor. She cries. Not for long. But for real. He is in the corridor when she opens her door. Standing a few feet away, not close enough to hover. Whether he was passing or waiting, he does not say. He looks at her face once and his expression shifts, the smallest recalibration, like a compass needle finding north. He says, "Come on." That's all. She goes. The stronghold kitchens are cold iron and banked fires at this hour. He finds a vessel, finds something to heat in it, and sets it in her hands without ceremony. Then he sits across from her at the long prep table and says absolutely nothing. She doesn't explain. He doesn't require it. They stay there for 40 minutes, which is the most honest thing either of them has managed in weeks. Walking back through the stronghold, Kael passes Finn's former quarters and stops. The door is closed but the room is occupied, different booths on the threshold, different light beneath the door. He pulls the entry records from the duty station at the end of the hall and reads the name twice. Corvin Ashvale. Canid Pack. Ashvale bloodline, rival branch. Listed as treaty observer. Arrival authorized by Draven himself. Kael reads it a third time. He does not move for a long moment.